Good evening, guys. It's Beer Talks. We are back once again, and we got a different panel this time. My name is Icy Jones, and tonight we have
LRG. Hey guys.
And we have
Wayne Riley, the artist.
And we have
Levi Pinks.
Levi Pinks. And yes, guys, we are going to have a great show. We're going to talk about controversial things and everything else. But today, I want to say congratulations to Levi because she got entered into a competition for Miss London City.
Woo!
That I know. 2019, you know what I'm saying? So Levi, tell us more about this.
Basically, I'm not 100% sure yet about it myself, if I'm all honest. But it's Miss London Miss London City 2019, and it's like a beauty pageant. So
okay.
You got this.
So you'll be wearing a beauty pageant dress and all them things there. And you have to.
She's got it locked still.
Okay.
Good. At Bear Talks. Good.
Okay.
I can be nice. I'm letting you know. She's got it.
But I'm thinking. Got it on lock, bang. Okay, no, because I'm thinking like Miss Congeniality and them things, you know that movie.
Yeah, it's like a beauty pageant.
Okay.
As well, but it's Miss London City because you know.
Okay, Miss London City.
No, she's got it. But I'm giving her ratings because she gave me a follow back on Insta.
Oh, say no more. Follow us.
I'm sorry, I'm just.
Follow us on Beer Talks on the Instagram, people.
I'm charging my phone. Don't worry.
That's the excuse. You don't follow back because you're charging the phone.
Today we're going to talk about a mad subject that I think a lot of ladies get a little bit sensitive with. You're done now. We're talking about weaves and the relevance of wearing a weave. And
I give permission to make a meme out of my face. I give you permission.
Just like
weave.
Now I've been trying to run away from this topic from wedding.
Oh my days.
Like I gave up on this topic like a good couple years ago. I won't get into it now. I'll say it at the end. It's a bit of a dramatic story.
Okay. I can imagine.
But continue.
Let's go.
I think we should let the ladies go first.
Yeah, no, we'll let the ladies go first on the relevance of wearing a weave.
Relevant?
Yeah, what's the relevance of having weave in your hair?
Okay, that's good. That's a good question.
Some people just like to change up their style.
100%.
What's the problem?
So they have to.
Yeah, they do. Like, if you have a hair problem, you're gonna wear a wig or weave or something.
Yeah.
Even if you don't, and you just want to have like a bit longer hair, you want to change the color without dying and ruining your natural hair.
Okay.
If my daughter has alopecia or anything like that, she can get herself a wig that has weave on it. Yes, I'm not gonna let her feel uncomfortable. Because
I'm
not dissing, I'm just asking.
We don't know. You know what I'm saying? School us.
He's correct. But I don't know. I always feel like a victim at every episode that I come on here, innit? Always for attack.
Beer Talks, people. We got this.
Sorry. Most of you guys who've watched Bear Talks and seen me in this, you already know my sub story. I've been bullied, typical Nigerian girl. I had really thick hair when I was young. I still have thick hair. Even when I get it braided, it's thick, unless I'm slicking it down. Now let me put this to you. I went natural 4 years ago. My hair is pretty thick and long. Cool, no worries. I cut off all my hair. On my Instagram, I had a low cut. I went to the barbers. I wanted to start.
Well, short back aside.
Yeah, because I used to perm my hair. And I was done with the perm. I didn't want to use the chemicals no more.
I'm gonna say this. Do you believe in your blood clot barber now?
He was alright. But I wasn't really happy with like the shape up stuff.
Oh my days.
So I didn't think it suited me. Cool. So I started growing my hair out. And my thing is that you go through the ugly stage of having natural hair where it looks a bit nappy, it's too thick. For me, my hair texture is a 4C hair texture in it. I researched it. I only use natural products on my hair. Fair enough.
So the people that don't know what 4C is, what is 4C?
It's when you have really tight curls and it can be coarse. Your hair can be coarse, so you need to use more.
When you say coarse, does it mean just dry?
Mostly dry and tough. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna say I use proper Afro comb, and it hurts.
Okay.
I ain't gonna lie to you.
Okay.
So for example, unlike let's say my cousin whose hair is more softer, 4A, I can't just put gel on my hair and go out. She can wet her hair, gel it, slick it back and go. This is what I have to do. And I wanted to make a YouTube video for people who cared about it. I would have to put Cantu conditioner in my hair first, it's all white. Then I would have to put Eco Styler on it, which is a gel, as you know, to hold it. Then on top of it, I would have to put what's that thing called?
Asking me, you know.
Sorry. It's called it's this yellow gorilla snot. I'll put gorilla snot on it.
Gorilla snot? No! Leave it. Do you know any gorilla snot?
It's really sticky.
What?
Gorilla snot.
I know about all these things. I used to put gel in my hair. I've done all these things.
Yeah, but my thing is that it's easier for you, and it's not that it's easy for you in a rude way.
I don't need to wet my hair and get it to a certain curl. I do have to wet my hair.
Yeah.
Inside for it to dry. It's a whole process of getting your hair ready.
Yeah.
To a certain extent, and if you put a weave in or something,
it's easy. I don't have to imagine every day I wake up early for work. I have to be worried about, is my hair gonna be slick? If my hair isn't naturally one of those kind of hair types that can be slick, after a while I just want to put a wig on. I don't have time for that.
Question for the men.
Simple.
For the men that haven't watched the Tyler Perry movie in their life and listened to drill music. What is Gorilla Snot? Sorry?
Gorilla Snot is an American brand.
Wait, I just want to be clear. Did you say Gorilla Snot?
That's the brand of the gel.
Yeah.
Gorilla
Snot.
Yeah. And you have gummy as well. Gummy is okay, but my hair is it needs to be slicked. So imagine doing that every night, washing out your hair, gelling it up. Who's got time for that? So if I can buy a wig or I'm gonna do that. It's for my convenience. I work 9 to 5. I don't have time for that. Who's got time? I don't want to press my hair. I ain't gonna press my hair. I don't want it pressed. Everyone has their preference.
So wigs.
I dyed my hair and ruined it too many times, and it's not. If I had just gone and all the money I spent dyeing my hair every month or 2 months when it's growing out and I want it blonde, if I just went and spent that money on a good up wig and slap it on, then I can have that.
And you can always wear it and change it and take it off if you're not comfortable.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with. Obviously it's gonna sound biased coming from us that there's nothing wrong with it. I can understand where, from a man's point of view, like I was saying before, when I was the last one, and I was like, a receding hairline's a bit mad.
It is, yeah.
So I understand if a woman doesn't have hair, if a man doesn't really like that. But then that's where you have to
Wait, why are you touching your hair?
Just making sure.
All my hair's there on
My man. Just making sure, boy. Coming at the back.
Yeah.
Boy. Hair shouldn't matter. But
Obviously make yourself look neat. You know, you get some people, they got the mad frontal. I understand where some people are coming from. And you're looking at them and you're thinking like, rah, and they're like, and you're probably looking at the top of their head and they're just like confident.
oh my
You're thinking your
days.
wig is sliding off.
Go on, man. Say it.
So yeah,
Say
I
it, bro.
understand that, but for everyone's preference is different. Some people do it because, like Levi said, they want to have a different look or dye it, and some people are like me. I don't have the time to sit with afro comb every night after work when I've got papers to sort out and be slicking my hair. If I can't do it.
So a matter of a priority, so it's not in your priorities.
And put on the wig, I'm gonna do that. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? So that's just it for me.
Oh wow, I've been enlightened about weave, the relevance of weave.
I think there's definitely a difference because right now I have braids in. Fair enough, the extension.
Yeah, what's this? What is this? Is this weave though? The extension.
It's not weave. Do you know why it's not weave? I can't straighten it.
Okay.
I can't straighten this. It's synthetic.
But does synthetic still stink like BO?
But see, that's where
it tends to.
No, but that's what I want to know.
If you smoke and drink, because you can't wash it, it will cling to it. So yeah.
I've seen it on Instagram where man's like, oh, her weave was stinking, it was smelling.
But Levi, let's be honest, some girls don't wash their weave.
No, I know, that's what I'm saying. I don't know, like, completely, but it's like, you know.
Imagine if you're in a club, you've had it sometimes. I'm sure you've smelled it sometimes. You're in a club, this girl, her weave is skunk and she passes you and you're thinking, sis, your hair.
She's not cleaning it, but then that's, you know what I mean? That's the girl that you're messing with her hygiene. It's got nothing to do with
it.
Damn, we'll talk about hygiene, boy.
Okay, let's back the truck up a little. So my question, I got a few questions. I'm not gonna lie. You said a lot of stuff, the 4A, the 4C, I've heard them terms before, but when you started saying the products, you know what it reminded me of, and the man them, if you're watching this, you know what I'm talking about. You know when you play Resident Evil, and you get the green herb, and then you mix it with the blue herb, and it does one thing, you mix it with it got all mad complicated.
Yeah, boy, I was different.
I don't even know what it's doing, bro.
Alice in Wonderland on that one there, boy.
When you was talking, it was kind of, I was trying to get it. I really was. So
Gorilla snot. But no.
what I'm gonna say is that sounds hella complicated. I think you've got a lot of choices between all the products that you got to use, and this is one of the reasons I decided to stay out of the weave conversation many years ago. Because here's my experience with weave. No, I haven't put weave on.
Never.
But once upon a time, a girlfriend that I had many years ago, we went to the cinema, innit? And we was watching a film. What film was it? It was that film called Species.
Oh, Ross. Yeah, boy. Whoa.
When she was watching the film, she was laying on my shoulder, innit? No word of a lie. The next day, man had a rash on the arm.
Oh my god!
And it was kind of, it wasn't major bad, but I noticed it. So ever since then, I kind of just get a bit. And then obviously through my life, I got through that stage where, you know, all guys, they go through that stage about black women ain't supposed to be wearing
the
European,
all
of that stuff.
Go all natural.
So I went through that stage, and then my sister she took me out. I came out with that and she weren't having it. And then a couple other people, but I still kind of agreed with it because it kind of seemed long. And then I watched that Chris Rock documentary. What's it called again?
Bad Hair or something? Is it Bad Hair?
I can't remember what it's called,
but
everyone knows what it is.
It was a Good Hair or something like that. Yeah. Good Hair, Bad Hair, one of them.
That,
yeah.
But that was more about straightening and stuff.
Yeah.
So I started thinking, this is just like mad political and complicated, and it's like, if I have a daughter, this is going to be mad.
Yeah.
You get what I'm trying to say? So after a while, I just decided, you know what? I'm not having this conversation again, like, because it got heated when I had it with certain women, like, and they was getting more personal than answering any questions I had.
Okay.
Now, even if a woman asks me, like, I don't give women compliments on their hair or nothing, because this is what happened. And this happened more recent. So my son, the girlfriend that he had at the time, I know what you're thinking. My son, the girlfriend he had at the time, she had like an afro, and it looked nice.
Okay.
So I said, "Oh, your hair looks nice," and she said, "Oh, it's not mine." And I was like, and I just said, "You know what? I'm done."
You just don't know. You just don't know what it is.
And then like, people was, "Oh, what? You didn't know that weren't real?" And I'm like, "What?
How am I supposed to know?"
I'm taking your word for it.
Yeah.
And you know,
I think personally, men can't have an opinion, so it's good that you don't.
Yeah.
So, but wait. This is an important thing. I'm going to give you a picture of my mum so you can see what her hair looks like, R.I.P. But basically, like, I grew up with my mum having the natural hair, like her hair was long. Like black women.
But what kind of long are you talking? Are you talking long as in long and looking like his hair is beautiful?
It was as long as it was.
Was it long and looking like this texture, or long and just kind of a bit silky, slick, without her having to do too much to get it?
I've given the picture to my man, so if you want to use the picture, put it up. People can see for themselves.
No, but for me that I can't see, just let me know what was it?
Was it Angela Davis?
I don't even know who's Angela.
Because you got Diana Ross. I don't know if that's her hair or not, but her hair can.
Well, anyway, the point is, I think maybe you could call it the silky thing. I don't know.
Okay, fair enough. That's a different story.
I grew up with that, and that was just normal to me. I grew up seeing her look after that the whole time. No weave, no straightening, no nothing. In fact, she used the hot comb.
Okay.
I've seen her do that.
Okay.
But that's all I've seen. So I've grown up with her. Yeah. You get what I'm trying to say? So
everyone just has different hair.
Yeah, literally. That so black, especially with I can't even say especially with black people. That's silly because even white people, you get some ginger haired kids, really curly, and never gonna be straight naturally. So
and then
even my cousin, she dyed her hair to a point that it all fell out. So now she her hair's not great. And she puts in extensions to have it look longer and nicer, and she feels that she wants to do herself up in that way. You know?
And then
it's about taking care of your hair, obviously, but some people might just have problems. Like some women do have alopecia, like some people do lose their hair. Like some guys got that. That's why they wear do-rag. Do we like do-rags? Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I learned about that.
Woo, that's another one, boy.
They do the hair too tight.
Yeah.
So
basically, after we've been talking about women with weave, there's been this like new epidemic about men having weave. So there's man weave going on.
Yeah, they get like a new hairline and them thing there, innit?
I see a man get a whole Crayola situation going on. He got a perfect shape up and then like bush piece of hair, and the man just cut. I couldn't believe that shit. I don't think that's acceptable. I don't think that's acceptable. Nah, man. I don't care.
I think it's acceptable. If you're not comfortable with something on yourself and you're able to improve it or change it, why not? I don't get that. Why not?
God said let it go.
No, fair enough.
God said let it go.
God forbid, you've got good hair. Yeah, you've got very good hair. Say you're turning into 50 and all of it is fading. Exactly. Look at him. He loves his hair. That could knock your confidence. He could do anything. So if you know I can afford this, I can do this. So your hair's all going all the way to the back. You still got hair there. There's nothing at the front.
Boy, I had an issue like a few weeks ago.
Would you ever change it?
You know what? If I'm going bold, I'm going bold. I'm taking it off.
No. But you ain't going bold, bro.
I'm going bold.
Some people are going
I'm
bold
taking it off. I'm shaving that shit off, bruv. I'm looking like Seal. I don't give a.
Fair enough. No, fair enough. But at least you have that confidence. Some people don't have that.
But you're gonna have to embrace that natural life. You have to embrace that natural life.
You need to. Why do they have to?
For a man, you got to naturally. I see them actually doing tattoos on their foreheads to make to get the whole headline.
You don't even know. That's even primary school. People are getting hair implant. How about that?
In primary school?
I said that's level that you're telling me.
In primary school? Listen.
You're saying people are getting Crayola. That's a primary school level. People are on degree level getting hair implants.
Because there's something else I saw. That the man weave thing, bonfire upon that, but that's me. I've seen man like hold tight the beard gang, innit?
Oh shit!
As you can see,
yes,
I am not part of the beard gang.
No,
my son's got more facial hair than me.
Oh,
I don't care. Like, I'm calm. Like I'm the age I am, and I still look young. So take that in it.
That's good.
All you beard gang people, whatever in it.
Yeah, ban you that.
But that's confident. Not everyone has that.
But I've seen certain man. Or I saw a video, and you probably saw it as well. I saw it on Facebook. They do this thing where they can get the artificial beard thing.
Oh yeah.
Can get the beard weave as well.
Yeah,
now,
that was
I don't know who decided to make
shocking.
that, or if Rick Ross is responsible. I don't know. Innit? But all I'm saying is, if you ain't got the facial hair, allow it, innit?
Yeah, you got to put it there.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
Like, and I prefer not having the facial hair. It's the only unique quality I've got. You get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, it's a bit biased because I just don't like facial hair. And sometimes I think it's stupid. Like sometimes you got those little bits on your face. Just take it off.
Take it off. But then I've always been
to keep this little, and it was just like curly stuff on your face. It wasn't even like it's not connected.
I'm trying to see Santa Claus, yeah.
Yeah.
Santa Claus.
What's it called? I saw Harry Pinero talking about beard connected gang or something.
Oh man, they ban that. I don't care. My beard don't. My
beard's real though.
Oh my beard.
I'm just one of those people. Like if you want something and it's knocking you down or whatever, get it.
But what about the maintenance? Won't that kind of get with you? Like, say there's one day you got to go out and he's got to do the procedure to kind of touch up the beard and all them things there.
Snot glue.
And he's in the bathroom. He's in the
Gorilla
bathroom
snot.
for longer than you and all them things there.
There are girls who are in the bathroom longer than a lot of people because they're trying to stick their frontal down. And then you got people like me sometimes who would have slept all night with my scarf on and my hair's done when I wake up.
Another reason that you ladies should bun the man weave.
Man weave, yep.
Because again, I speak for the man them. Yeah, like I'm kind of getting jarred with you women in the barbers, innit? Like you're holding up the queue. And what's gonna start happening is man them's gonna be in the hairdressers, innit?
Yeah, boy.
Hold on.
Yeah, boy.
No, you guys, whoever's watching this, can you now see the whole point of this? You can't please anyone, so you do what makes you happy.
But you know what?
Simple. They want natural.
Ladies,
you cut it low. They got a problem with the queue. You wear a wig.
Ladies,
it's making them itch. Got a problem with the weave. You do what makes you
ladies,
happy.
all I'm saying is you don't want man them in the hairdressers. Let me tell you why.
No.
Enough of you have had an argument.
But there are loads of guys in the hairdressers getting their hair cane road.
And getting their hair.
And not only would they get their hair cane
but that's
road,
just
they go back to hold up the queue to get a shape up with it.
When I went to get my eyebrows done, holding up the queue, getting his beard threaded.
And that is what I'm saying is it's gonna
his beard threaded. I was like, bro, what is he doing?
Oh my god, I need my beard threaded.
What? He wants to do it.
It's gonna get worse. And you you ladies argue with each other anyway, like over all kind of stuff. Every time you go on holiday or just before a rave, there's some argument between women because someone's hair just too long. Now you're gonna be in there longer. Because one of them are going in there to get the beard, whatever. So that's just gonna cause more passive.
How are you gonna come up in front of me like I had an appointment before you? What are you talking about?
I'm not arguing with a woman.
All of that, yeah.
The hairdressers, I'm not doing it.
But we don't do that. It's
But that's what's gonna happen.
It's appointment based, so
even with the appointment things,
you say appointment based, yeah. We do appointments in the barbers, but
really?
our bargaining chip is
don't really play by the rules.
No, because our bargaining chip in the barbers, is based upon like the rapport that we got with the barber.
Exactly.
How much you got left? How many you got before me?
Yeah.
What you saying, cuz like there's
drop me in, deals
that we can have with the barbers. But the kind of deals we can have with the hairdresser ladies,
nah.
There's certain bargaining chips we have in it, and it's
but we don't. When we go to the hairdressers, it's hairdressers and a barbers. It's just two, but it's not even two different.
I think I can sweep up a hairdresser.
It's not even two different things. That's what I'm saying. It's an all-day thing. If you know you're going to get your hair done, that's it for the day, innit? Don't make any other plans. Don't argue with no one. You're going in to get your hair done. That's it.
I think I think I can go to a woman's hairdresser's in a grey tracksuit and get certain benefits and make you. I'm just saying, innit? Just speech at the woman and then just like, what you saying?
Yo, babes.
Give her the number. Maybe you might get seen.
The hairdressers,
what, babes?
You make a booking.
What, babes?
I think women negotiate with the barbers though.
And nowadays,
you're not flirting there. We not talking about. You're not flirting. Say, babe.
Nowadays,
give me a shape up.
Nowadays, if you're late for your slot, you have to pay for it, and if it's over 30 minutes, you're cancelled. Depending where you go.
What kind of shop you running, but?
I'm not running no shop. I don't do no hair. I don't do no
All I know is if I'm in a hurry, I'm gonna go into the barbers and I'm gonna go to the woman to do my beard or whatever I got to do. I'm gonna play that Shay Lingo, Black Girl Magic, and do all the sweet wear talk and wear the grey tracky. And I'm gonna get seen for you, fam.
When you look into my eyes,
get ready to get insulted and told to come off the chair, out of the chair.
Later.
I'm messing you. I ain't doing it. I don't even go into but if I'm with a woman, I don't even go into like the woman's section or anything like that. I'm just playing devil's advocate and trolling really. Because I'm trying to get away from the weave thing. But
I thought so because you didn't have a clue how it runs really. It's just so totally.
I don't know nothing about no hairdressers, boy. I just know that you being there for like the whole day. You're just wondering where the hell the hours are going.
I've got a question. I need to know because it really bothers me sometimes. What is the issue, other than the fact that you got a rash? You might just have sensitive skin. I can only use non-bio. I have
non-bio.
Is it? Yeah, not sensitive skin. It could be
non-bio. I thought that was detergent.
I don't even. It is detergent when you wash your clothes.
Sorry.
Exactly. So my thing is, what is it with guys? Maybe your friends. Maybe you don't have a problem with weave. What's the beef? What's the issue with wearing weave?
In some cases, it's just a trend thing, innit? It's just something that we can cuss you about.
Okay, cool. At least you're honest. What do you think is the issue with wearing weave?
There's a lot of issues with wearing weave.
Yeah, say a few.
I would say a few, but the thing is,
what it may not even be your view. It could be your boy's.
You know what? Like,
you're making an Asian man rich. Just say it, man.
Basically, that's what I'm saying. Because at the end of the day, there's.
So that's your issue with women wearing weave. The
it's
fact
one
that
of
them.
That's one of many I can say. That's one of many.
Your local sweet shop.
No, not even.
No, I don't.
Listen to me. I don't go to the sweet shop. Okay, I don't.
They're gonna bring up the Leica credit in a minute.
I'm not bringing up the Leica.
I don't have a Leica in it.
I don't deal with you, okay? Don't fuck about, okay? Don't messing about, okay?
Do you not go like where do you go?
I don't eat meat, so I'm good. I don't eat meat.
I'm compelled to believe that the Asian man makes more money off of weave than Leica.
And that's their business.
I don't care how much we're tracking.
But that's their business.
If a black person is doing it, then I will definitely.
That's better.
We're making black women
but at the same time, I still don't support it.
Say their money. Girls out here on getting bundles online now. We don't know who we're buying.
Boy, getting it from Su Ling Fung.
That's true.
It's Su Ling Fung all the way. You want how many hair you want? How many bet you want? How many bet you want? You want that? You want 10,000 bet? Well, okay. You get all them backs. Listen to me. And then
you know what? It's just another style, innit? Some of them, like you'll see some girls, like 1 minute they got weave, then the hair short, and then what's it called? Then they've got like the afro ting or whatever. Or they cut their hair short, but like some people they just change their hairstyles a lot.
One question I want to ask about weave and wigs.
No, nothing's wrong with it.
One question I want to ask about weave and wigs. Why in the hell do you lot have so many flipping names with these things? You got Peruvian, you got Brazilian, you got Uglian. Wagwan.
There's no such thing as ugly.
But then you got every name around there. Like they just got like I don't know.
To try and say it's different textures and related to the country. It could be from
related to the country.
But it's just
People are actually cutting their
People
hair.
pay a lot for those weaves, you know.
Like people grow their
Not
hair.
everyone goes and gets the $14.99 pack of weave cheap.
Sometimes even argue with the point, because imagine, there's people in third world countries, like there's women out here that
they
is
make
their
money
income
from it,
by selling their hair.
Selling their hair.
We are buying it and we're helping the economy.
So you're helping the economy to wear weave.
Yeah.
Can I say something though? Are we just generalising this because you know that other people wear weave as well? It's not just.
I was waiting for that one.
Yeah. We know.
Right?
We're just saying on the whole scale
the
of it.
Holly Willoughbys, the kids.
Oh wait, I knew that from day though.
Okay, cool.
I knew that from day. I knew that a lot of Caucasian people wear weave, especially like the Barbie doll
And
girls.
what do you think? You think they look nice?
I don't. From previous comments.
Yeah.
I clearly don't even know the difference.
Okay, good.
Because the thing is.
So what's the complaint here?
The complaint is that once I realise it's not real. Because here's the thing.
It kills their whole vibe.
Yes.
Because I'm thinking it's theirs. Because when wait. Okay. When I grew up here and I saw my mum's hair the way it was, again you saw the picture.
The standards.
And then I saw, say, her aunt's hair, weave straight. When I'm a kid, I don't know the difference. I'm just thinking that's how it is.
Okay.
But it's only when I start getting older. You know, like when you go to school, that's when you start learning things.
Okay.
You don't even have a concept of race and them thing there. You like you don't even care. Like my best friend in school was like a white boy, another one was a Hindu. He was into Transformers and Bart Simpson.
Don't know.
It was only till we went secondary school we started thinking, okay. And even with the weave thing, it was only till other man them were saying, you know, that's not her hair. And I'm like, what do you mean it's not her hair? It's on her head. That's literally how I'm seeing it.
Exactly.
And then later on I'm like, okay. And then I'm like,
stick to your own opinion.
This is a deception type thing.
I went out with my wig on. Now none of the guys I was hanging around with knew it was a wig, and then I just pulled it off, and they started running from me. I was like, "What are you running for?" Like, they're like, "Oh," they got all scared. Like, it's a wig. It's not. I have hair.
But that's
like,
not a normal to a man at all to even see that.
It's not meant to be normal.
But that's what I'm saying. So for that reaction alone.
oh, that fool. You said stick to your own opinion, yeah? That's what I'm trying to say. But then the funny thing is, when I'm there sticking to my opinion, I'm thinking that's just her hair. It's a woman that's pointing out, you dumb, that's not her hair. so now I'm confused. I'm like, what?
Exactly.
No. At one stage, family members, women are telling me, showing me that's what it is, because I'm not questioning it. And then when I get older, women in my age group are saying, no, that's not this. And so you grew up with
the conflict.
Really rude and bad, but I'm just gonna be honest. I just think it's certain cultures that have an issue with it. Like,
what's bad about that?
Ain't nothing bad about that.
Like, I'm Nigerian. I'm used to my aunties pulling off their wig and they've got their cameras because they want to cook. They don't want their wig to smell.
It's funny you say that.
My mum tried to. When I was younger, my mum used to do these funky braids for me. I used to hate it. Now I like it because it protects my hair. I wake up, I bath, I go to work. I don't need to think of, I'm gonna slick. I just walk out.
She
of
went
the
through the
house.
whole routine.
Do you get what I mean?
I'm used to
I don't have to wake up now and I'm gonna be late for work. Oh my god, my edges ain't laid. I wake up, do what I need to do, eat my breakfast and bust out the house.
I'm used to seeing girls getting their hair combed and cooked in the head with it.
Exactly.
That's why I said
Stop move. Listen to me.
Exactly.
Stop.
My mum used to do that to me and she used to perm my hair. That's why I said you can't really talk. Everyone's textured hair is different. I used to get cussed at school because I had pepper grains. I used to get cussed because my hair was thick and tough. And if I put it in an afro puff, by the time the rain comes down, it had shrunk.
I got an opinion.
The way my hair smelled, it's like, oh, your hair smells funny because I was the only girl in the class with grease in my hair.
But now,
you know what I mean? Like, you can't really, like, it doesn't really.
So it all depends. Literally, it all depends.
I think the problem.
But then, sorry to interrupt
that's the way
you.
of the world, isn't it? People
But personally speaking, like I said, everything is preference. When I have my daughters, I would prefer them to have their natural hair. If they grow up and they think it's too much to handle, you can get a wig.
So, go on. Did you hear that?
Man, if you got a girl, if you got a wife, a girlfriend, baby mum, whatever the situation is, and you have a daughter, and they have a debate about their hair, stay out of it. Leave them to it. And if they try to draw you in, say, nah, that's your thing.
Babe, you know what? I'm alright, you know.
You said that he can't say no, I'm not involved.
Yeah, babe, you know what? I'm alright.
And the mum wore that out between them. Don't get involved.
Right.
And if they try and say, we do it because this is what men like, don't take that one either. Because I just grew up thinking this was what it is, you get me? So they'll try to draw you in and make it seem like they do it because of you.
But one more thing I want to go on before we go into the next subject as well is about what you just said. You're saying when you have daughters, you want to make them actually have natural hair.
I'm not going to make them. They're going to be
well,
born.
they're going to be born. You're going to teach them.
It.
So
I'm not going to be like my mum and put perm in my children's
But
hair.
with the example that you're setting right now, like with like putting stuff in your hair and stuff like that, do you think that you are setting a great example.
If they put up a picture on Instagram and
they
say,
say, Mum, look, you did this.
But my children can't say, Mum, you did that, because the difference is my hair still looks afro. It's just to maintain it and slick it down. You're not understanding. I cannot wake up, blow dry my hair and put it in one. The back is going to be sticking out, the edges are going to be sticking out. That's what I'm trying to explain to you. It's different preference. Not everyone, look, Levi's got beautiful hair. Not everyone's going to be able to just pack and go. I'm not able to do that. I'm saying you got to do that.
No.
I never said you got to do that.
No, but you're talking about the products.
No. We're talking about the example set.
Are for black hair.
I never once
because they know I have that issue. Do you get what I mean?
I
still feel like that with my own hair. Like I have to do certain things to get it a certain way.
There you go.
Because I don't like my hair how it turns out sometimes, and it's like a crazy world, especially like.
You know, and do you know why this is funny?
I never once criticized your hair.
No. Let me say something. Why do some guys perm their hair to look like that?
I have no clue.
Oh, what, the S-curl thing?
The S-curls, yeah.
Why?
Why do they do that? It's because they got issues with their hair. That's them. Now they got issues with their hair. That's all I can say.
Issues with my hair.
But at the end of the day, that's what I'm saying. Are you setting a good example? That's what I was going with. I'm not. You setting a good example. You're saying that this is you. This is what you want your children to do.
Yeah. If my daughter is able to slick her hair, she don't need to put nothing in it. I'll be happy for her. But if it means she has to put a little gel in it or something to get it to look, to be maintained, she has to do that.
So on the basis of what you're trying to say is that basically you're not going to put your child through what you went through.
They're not going to be having big chemicals, white. No, when I say white, I mean it actually looks like white powder. It smells like bleach in their hair.
Talcum
no,
powder.
My children ain't having that. If she grows up and she wants to do that, that's
the
fine.
one with the little girl in
that
a box.
used to burn my hair. And my mom would be like, it's going to make it straight.
So any
and she don't know I'm dancing on the seat. Like, it hurts. It's burning me.
Any woman that knows me,
no, I
don't talk about weave. However, I've been drawn out. But from now on, if anyone even comes in my inbox in a conversation, I'm just gonna WhatsApp you this video.
No, let me tell you something.
Boom.
No.
Boom.
No, on his side, before we move on, he made valid points. He was just talking.
I hate when women say that. You know what that really means. But what you said, I'm being civil.
Yeah, idiot. But hear what?
Whenever a woman says you made valid points, there's a but coming. There's a but. Just know. Really, they just mean.
Hear what? Yeah.
You made valid points. You did. It is what it is.
She don't rate me. I'm trolling you. I'm trolling.
People what they want to do with their hair. If you don't like it, don't chat to them.
In life,
the next topic in the next show is
man, why
do you guys
in life.
Wait. I'll say one thing.
Why do you S-curl your hair?
Wait. I'll say one thing though, man. I'll tell you this. This is a little.
Don't you do wash and go?
This is a cheat code for the man. If you want to try and convince your woman to go natural, or you want to have a strong argument, have the peas to take your daughter to a loctician.
No.
Trust me. Make sure. Find out where your loctician is, and plait your daughter's hair, so at least you can back your chat, because your girl will draw you out.
So any locticians that are watching this right now, put your comments down and we'll promote you. You get me? Trust me. So we're making people want to go natural, want to help that.
Take your daughter to go to a loctician.
Yeah,
trust me.
Don't let them fool you.
It costs less than a pair of Nike Viper Max. I checked.
Boy, so
and it's expensive.
shit. It is people. It is bloody expensive to maintain natural hair. But we are going to go on to another subject. This subject is beyond me. So I will give the thought to the two ladies, because I know y'all watch this show. But I heard the show came to a climax recently. Love Island!
Bonfire, man.
Bonfire upon Love Island, me no watch them show that Love Island. Yo, anyway, no, I listen, the whole show, the whole concept, I don't really get Love Island, but I heard it's been popular. I heard there's been controversies and why is it so exciting? You tell me, man.
Well, I only watched it for the first time this year, the whole way through. It's my first time watching it. No, honestly, because I used to have the same idea as you, like, what is this? I don't watch TV, so reality TV is a joke.
Yeah.
Watching this year, I was hooked. I was like, okay. It's a little bit, like a little bit of drama going on. Like this girl chatting to that girl, and this one chatting to that one. It was just, for me, it was interesting to see how humans act in a place like this. Like there's this girl, and then this guy comes in, and then she wants to switch to him, and then he wants to switch to her, and then she wants to do this, and he wants to do it. But at the same time, it's like
sound like a brothel to us.
It sounds mad. It's not that deep.
Because it happens in real life.
Yeah, exactly.
That happens in real life. I love Island.
Yeah.
In real life.
A guy will be moving to one girl.
What
and
island
then
is
he
this?
sees another girl on the road or he's met up and he's gonna chat to her. Yeah, you just can't see it. I can't see who, God forbid, I can't see who my boyfriend's talking to. Like when we were still seeing each other,
Oh, you're not with your boyfriend now?
I am, but no.
Oh, I was about to
like
say.
in the beginning
I
stages.
was gonna pimp you on the camera, you know.
When we were dating, I didn't know if I had 4 people on the go but in Love Island you can see what they're doing.
Yeah.
You can see who's trying to move to who, and they're starting to
And
have
you
this
can see
thing
how much
of.
people actually care about what they're gonna do in that scenario.
Yeah.
Because some people just don't give a damn. It's
Some
like,
people
I'm
thought they need to
moving
get notification that they changed their mind and want someone else.
Yeah,
I don't need to
and
give you a
it's like-
notification in
Not
reality.
Right.
Do you
but
know what it
why
sounds
indeed
like?
do I?
What does it sound
It
like?
sounds like one of them. You know when you put a rat inside like a maze, and then you put another rat inside the maze, and then it's like you're testing them to try and find the cheese and
That's
stuff
what
like
it
that.
was.
I don't
That is
know
what
still.
it is.
But,
That's what
but it's just like it's like you're just patterning up a fuckery, a
That's what it
controversy, and controlling behaviors between people, human beings, and then just fucking them up mentally.
Reality
They want to
TV.
do it, it's their
Reality
choice.
TV.
That is
So,
They're not
mad.
forced to be there.
Yeah.
As a
If they want to leave, they can. They're
So-
getting paid for it, so you know what I mean.
as an ignorant patriarchal cisgendered male, can someone explain to me what is the rules of love?
Yeah, what are the rules?
What are the rules to Love Island? Because I swear to God, I've heard little tidbits from different people because I don't watch it. I try my best to stay away from it, but I even see it on my timeline. I see Judy Love talking about it.
Yeah,
I see
yeah.
some of the man them talking about it. I'm not phoning you this week. So, so I think it's a thing where you go in there and then you find a date and you try and be their partner for the duration of the show.
You try and find love.
Yeah.
You try and find love on a.
Like they all come in. There's a certain amount of people, for like so many weeks, and they all have to couple up with someone. So you have to be in a couple, or else you get dumped from the island. So if nobody picks you at a certain time, like they will.
Or if you're not popular.
if you're not getting picked. To be in not necessarily a relationship, sometimes it's a friendship couple. You're like, I want to pick this person because I think this person still deserves a chance to find love, so I'm just going to pick them for that reason.
What?
But if you don't get picked, then you're going home.
Yeah, or
And
if we
that's-
don't vote for
or
you.
even if the two that sometimes they choose to dump a whole couple.
So you get
Like,
dumped off the island. You get
Yeah.
taken off the island.
Thrown off the island if you're not. If the viewers obviously don't like you.
Yeah.
innit?
Okay.
But then it might come down to then the rest of the islanders have to pick out of the bottom two couples.
Who wins?
So has this show, this Love Island that's on now, or been on?
Yeah.
Because it's finished now, you said,
Yeah.
right? Has it been on before, like previous years?
Of
or
course,
anything?
I've been watching it
it's
for
been
3
on
years.
that-
I've heard that
So-
Marcel guy.
So
that's
who
all
from the show has found love and they're still together? Is there any?
None.
Right.
And
kind
you
of
win
defeats.
50k at the end of it.
Kind of defeats
Yeah.
the.
So should it really be called Love Island or should it be called Link Island?
Link Island. Ooh.
You see?
Oh God. No.
The Link Island.
Don't
Link
do it.
Island.
No.
Link
No,
Island.
no,
Link
no,
Island.
That's what I am talking about.
Island.
No.
Link Island.
I like that.
Link Island. No Love Island.
It's the whole like the fantasy life of it. I sort of got
South East London should be
a
in
lot of
Link
women,
Island.
and even some men they actually do go in there saying I want to find love. They do.
But do you think they're lying? Do you think they're just playing?
People genuinely
What?
do actually want to do it
On a show like that?
They continue the way they continue on. What I said to someone was, "Is that alright? Cool. It's for money. It's for a show.
Yeah.
But you cannot hold down a persona." For that long, in
Curtis,
those
look what happened to
scenarios.
Curtis.
Exactly.
He
Curtis
became who he
had it.
really was. Curtis is a actual demon.
What?
The way your Nigerian accent came out.
He's an actual demon. He said
Let me
demon.
give them the lowdown. So with Curtis, he came as the Britain's sweetheart. Such a gentle guy, he's a dancer, so lovely. He now went to go and date one of the older girls there. He picked her. He knew she was vulnerable. Curtis, she knew she was vulnerable.
Ooh.
Yeah, he knew she was vulnerable.
It's true.
So everyone who
It's
watches
sad.
Love Island is all about being the ideal couple. The guy's caring, gives you water bottle in the morning, isn't it?
Oh,
Makes you
coffee
tea,
and all
coffee in the
that.
morning.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
must, if you want to be on that show.
What time in the
you wanna
morning?
That's what I'm saying.
straight away. as soon as those cameras turn on.
And also he's like the mentor
to everybody's big brother.
Everyone that's got a problem going on, they go to.
Let me tell you the story. I haven't landed, guys. So with this Curtis guy, this guy went on there he's already watched the program, so he knows what the British love to see. A gentleman give you when you're talking with your girls, come and give you your water bottle as if you're a baby. Doing all of this, telling the girl she's beautiful, she's this, she's that. I'm sure us at home we've always had a guy, one of at least during our lifetime, we've had a guy who will try and baby you up, knowing he's a demon. After a while, do you know what this guy did? He saw one spicy thing coming into the house around his age, very good looking, zero waist. That's how he just went to the girl.
Remember, they went to the other house.
Yeah, that's how he got let go out of the house for 2 days. That's how he changed. He just said to the girl, I don't know what gave him the bravery. He said, he said it like it was as if he did this. I like you. The girl was looking at him like, she actually asked him, are you sure you like me?
I wasn't falling for it.
Go on.
Said to him, are you sure? Anyway, cut the long story short, the girl rejected him. He now realised,
this sounds like some personal experience.
So I don't know.
So after all these love shenanigans, doesn't that kind of make the whole dating thing, because everyone's watching it?
Yeah.
Don't it kind of make things a bit predatory?
What do you mean?
Like just the whole dating thing.
A little bit. They said that a lot about one woman, which was really interesting. This woman Maura, because she's a bit older. She come in there. She tried to kiss one of the guys like throughout the first few days. She was trying to move on to him and then it was kind of like
cool. Good. What?
Yeah, exactly. She was moving a bit nuts, and he wasn't even on her, and he picked someone else. But it's like the way she was being so forward, even to the end when she ended up with this Curtis guy, and she's trying to have sex with him in the bed, and he's like, no, not tonight. And she's like, I've had enough. She's like, I just need some.
But can I be honest with you? Why I liked Love Island is because it's exposing what is actually going on when you're at work and you can't see, or when you're
at work. Okay.
And you can't see. It's just real life. But unfortunately, it's in a confined space. It happens everywhere.
Yeah. So someone's got a work husband and someone's got a work wife.
Not even that. You'll be in the process of dating someone. You're going to be in the process of dating someone. They could be talking to a next girl.
That's what I said. I realised I'm living the real life Love Island.
Literally, that's what it is. The guy will be texting the next girl. Oh, your babes can't make it on a date. You're going to cinema with another girl.
So hold on a second. So you lot are saying this is like how it's going on in the real world.
But we can see it without our
in the
friends
real
saying,
world.
oh, I saw your man.
I got this question. In the real world, do you think anyone can trust anyone?
Definitely not. Definitely not.
Wow.
Definitely not.
Wow.
Even married couples, definitely not. Definitely not.
So that Love Island thing, madness, I believe that you saying the last thing you just said about Love Island is that nobody can trust nobody. Don't trust no one, even if you're in a relationship, even if you're in a marriage. I would think different. I would blatantly think different. But let's go into another subject right now. This subject, kind of touchy, kind of controversial, but we'll go there because Bear Talks, this is what we do on Bear Talks. We'll talk about the LGBTQ community and their real agenda. Now, people have mixed views, mixed opinions and thoughts and processes. Now, off camera we were talking about a few things, and now we're going to talk about stuff on camera right now. So we're going to start with the one that was the most vocal off camera.
Before we start, let me just say, I fully acknowledge that the people watching this, you might think this is a bit biased because there's no one here that is actually LGBT.
Yeah.
So I acknowledge that. I want you to know that I acknowledge that.
Yep, we all do actually.
Let the conversation continue.
Okay. So that's a disclaimer there. Right now, people, we do not offend, but we talk the truth because this is Bear Talk. So, we're going to continue with that conversation with you and what your stance was on this issue.
All the question is that if your child came to you at whatever age and they told you, like, this is the choice I want to make, or this is how I think I am, I like the same sex. How would you deal with it, or how would you advise them, or would you just, that's all it is. How would you take it? Literally just put yourself in that position now and just say, oh yeah, my child, I brought you up in this kind of way, and they just come to you. Simply, they're not trying to be offensive, they're not trying to make you feel away, and they're just saying, you know what, I'm at the age of, I need to get a girlfriend, or I need to get a man. However, I found out I'm not attracted to that. This is what I'm attracted to. We're speaking on their personal choice, what they've come to confide in you in. How would you react to it? It's just that simple. It's not about being offensive. It's just as a parent, your parent. How would you? I'm not a parent, so I don't really even have a right to talk because it may happen to me and I feel differently. But I'm just saying it's happening a lot now. How would you deal with that? It's not a secret no more. We have, events and stuff, blah blah blah. How would you deal with that constructively?
I'm gonna be honest. I've got 2 sons, and as far as I'm concerned, I can't say. At the end of the day, we all majority of us don't see it as natural, or whatever. Like people see it like that, but if somebody's chosen to do something that doesn't seem what I want to do, I just personally don't think it's my choice. I can't say to my son, no, you can't be this way. That's not how you should be. I can't tell someone what to do. If you've made that decision, I just personally think I might find it like it's a bit of a shock to my system, but be who you want to be. Like that is who you are. Like I said earlier in the conversation, I grew up with people that were gay. Like I grew up with somebody that's now changed their gender. Like I've seen a lot of it. Maybe that's why I'm more comfortable around it because I'm like, maybe that's why. But personally, I just think each to their own. If I want to do something or if I want to be a certain way, I don't think anybody should judge me for who I want to be. I don't think it's very fair to be out here like, no, you're wrong for being a certain way. But if you feel that way, then you're not wrong either for feeling how you want to feel. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? So I can't really.
I would be really interested to see what a man would think.
It's so weird. I'm gonna pass that on to you right now.
But I wouldn't even want it to look like there's a difference between the way men and women think about this.
There isn't a difference. I don't think there's a difference.
There is.
Not even that there may not be or there may be. I just would like to know because I always talk to talk to women about it. And look, basically, let's put it this way: I always talk to women about it. I never talk to men about it.
Yeah, men view things different from a woman. Basically, if a man views a thing a certain way, it's because that's how men view things, and women view things in a certain way because how women view things. Now, if my son turned around and said, "Dad, I will prefer dick over pussy," then I would definitely have an issue with it because of how we run our household right now. I'm not trying to say that let me say this in a politically correct fashion.
Say it, man.
Alright, basically, like I don't run my house in a certain way where it's not homophobic. And that I got issue with that word as well because how can you be homophobic? I don't understand that. I don't get that term homophobic. Phobia means fear.
Yeah.
So it doesn't mean that you are being biased. It doesn't mean that you're being, critical or racial, whatever the case may be. It means a fear. So people feel that you are fearful of homosexuals.
And you're not.
But you're not.
And that's why I said the conversation, if there isn't a gay person here. Because if I would have known this topic would have come, you know what I would have also done? I would have brought a toy spider. I would have thrown it on one of you girls.
It's not being funny, but I can advocate for that because I have felt a fear sometimes of it. But I don't feel fearful of those people. When it's a girl that's maybe like I find out that she swings both ways, or she swings the other way. I can feel a bit funny around her, where she might try and make advances to me. So, but I'm not homophobic, so I get what you're saying. But I think there is a fear that people feel that they may even turn that. The brain is a powerful organ, isn't it?
Yeah.
And what people decide or choose to do is, like we're never going to understand the other person, but energy is around, and I feel like some people will be fearful that they're going to switch or they might try to be that way. Like if you're around people that take drugs, you might think about taking the drugs. So like you say, like we were talking earlier about being influenced, so
that's why that's why I said if there ain't a gay person in the room, it's kind of because what I would have done, like I said, the toy spider analogy, I would have thrown it at one of these girls, and I know one of them's gonna jump. Then I would have said, right, cool, that's arachnophobia.
Now,
we just asked my man if there was one, if he's gay, and he said yes. You never saw me and my man jump, innit? So that all I'm gonna say on this, that title homophobia, people just throw that around loosely, and you kind of sound
very much so.
You kind of sound dumb. So I'll tell you why, because the word homophobia is kind of the same way that we used the term batty man back in the day. You get me? So,
okay. So we do have a new edition. It ain't Puff Daddy's Extra. It's definitely one other than Omar. He's here right now to speak his views, or he came a little bit late, but don't worry, people, he's definitely another person that's got another opinion for the man them in the building. So
I mainly came to observe the conversation topic was so moving. As a parent, the conversation topic was so moving as a parent, and as someone who's not necessarily biased on things, who sees things from a wide perspective. I thought, ooh, my throat started to itch, and I thought, ooh,
you had to say it.
Gotta say something. So yeah, what's happening, people? I'm here for bear talks. I talk bear, so you know.
But so, what do you think on this LGBTQ? Because I don't want to offend nobody, because you have to, you can't miss out the Q.
Your child coming
Q agenda. Yeah.
Now, sorry, what's your name, my dear?
Levi.
Levi said that men and women don't think about it differently. Women are engineered emotionally. They act off emotions. Men act off of, men are supposed to act off of logic. We've got a very messed up conjunction of things happening in society today, but the fact of the matter is men do think about it differently. No matter what you say as a woman, unless you're one of them Black Panther stand by the window with your AK, and you're gonna love your child. When they come to you and they tell you, Mom, I'm gay, it's the same way you don't want to beat your child, you're gonna love your child. No matter what. Because that's your child, that's your baby. Someone could come and tell you your baby's a murder. That's my baby. That's your baby. Men, on the other hand, if you don't have, and this is the thing, and going back to what you said about homophobia, there is people that have this whole thing of phobia of, because there's a lot of in the closet homosexuals who kind of like, they'll bully people. Hey, I don't like you and I'm not gay.
Yeah,
and all of that. It's like wait. It's like this word no homo. If I come in the room and every time I come in the room I say, I didn't do it, it wasn't me, I'm gonna look suspicious.
Yeah, you are.
Right. So people are sensitive now. So you see that whole word of phobia, I don't have a phobia. If you're comfortable in your sexuality, you can be around that man. My thing is this, I don't believe in what you believe in. Don't impose it on me.
Exactly, gone.
Someone's going to call you homophobic.
Of course,
of course.
And that's what I was fighting against.
But this is
the
my
misuse
problem.
of that word.
But this is my problem. I'm a logical person, so the moment they do that, I disarm them straight away by bringing logic into the argument, by saying homophobic is someone who's afraid of homosexuals.
And it was me that was saying there should be a gay man in the conversation, fam. So because I've been called homophobic as well in the past, and I'm like, look what man just said.
It's the same way.
There's not a gay person or a lesbian or trans
But
in the room.
that's funny, but it's funny that you're saying that, because here we're just expressing our opinions, because it's easy for me to be like, oh, sorry to anybody, because a white person not in the room, I can't say. You can say your views, you can say how you feel.
This is the thing.
No, what I mean is,
sorry to cut you. People get people are sensitive nowadays. If anything, what you should do is make this the part 1 and invite a gay person back and have a part 2.
Thank you.
But what I'm saying is, people get things confused, just like what you said. There's a difference between racist and racial conversation.
Yes.
But people are so sensitive now, want to hide from the truth behind all of their this, that, the other Instagrams and whatever they've got, that you can't talk about. It's a touching subject. Listen, let me tell you something. The problem with today's society is it needs to be moved.
Yeah.
Art, all of these things, from art to culture to everything that happens, moves through people being inspired and being moved. And that's what needs to happen now, isn't it?
Can't we just be human? That's what I'm trying to boil it down to.
Being a human is flawed, though.
We're all, we're all flawed. But doesn't matter what anything is. I'm just quite like, I don't know.
I've got a confession.
In that sense. I feel like people do try and segregate things too much.
She got a confession. She got a confession. Okay, listen. You got a confession.
Go
And I feel people want to segregate things so much, like the government, basically. If I want to put it in real terms, how I feel, that the government segregates things, like whether it be colour, whether it be race, whether it be your sexuality, whether it be the clothes that you wear, whether it be the music that you listen to, whatever it is, people want to segregate things. Then we have something we can debate on. Do you know what I'm saying? And there's nothing wrong with that.
When you say segregate, could you give an example?
Segregate, like people are segregated. Like I don't have to. Do I really have to say?
No, for people, because I honestly don't know when someone.
That race has been segregated for years. Like people that are gay compared to people that are not gay, you're segregated against each other, because people want to make the decision and the choice that you're not like me, so I don't feel that and I don't want to be around it. And
so do you feel
be in.
Wait.
And then it's segregated because then now somebody has an opinion because somebody else, and it's fine because that's like you said, humans are flawed.
When you say,
but we're all human. The bottom line of it is we're all human. We're just different types of humans.
I'm just asking. I'm not even disputing anything. So I'm just saying. I wanted an example of how gay people are segregated today. I just want an example. That's not me saying. Wait a minute. That's not me saying they're not. No. Stop.
They are.
No. I'm not gonna say whether they are or not.
From what I see, some like even if a person is a transgender, they find it hard to say that they're acting like they're a woman.
Yeah. You mean more discriminated more than segregated? Because I'd say they used to be segregated. Yeah. But the fact of the matter is, no, it's not. You're telling your TV channel 4 Hollyoaks gays there.
I think
you're telling your children's program homosexuality is there.
They can't be in India and be like that.
That's a lie. Let me tell you something. Right now, I could tell you. Right now, I probably could shout somebody who's in Jamaica right now, and they'll tell you there's a whole load of homosexual activity going on.
Just like in Nigeria, boy.
Wait. There's some open. This is what I'm trying to say. Homosexuality used to be. Something that was segregated, and I will agree with you on that. It's no longer segregated. I'm telling you now, you can walk down the street.
And I know people like to say there's a big difference between race and
class.
And no, there's a big that you can't argue that racism is the same as like discriminating gays, and I get that.
Of course it's not.
Really that's redundant.
I don't think you can argue anything then because what you said, people are sensitive.
This is it. Right.
I think we're getting lost in the terms of words because the thing is, wait, because and this is why. This part of the conversation is interesting because I don't actually disagree with anything any of you are saying.
Yeah.
But when you start saying things like segregate, like I'm not being funny, fam.
Serious.
There's gay rappers now, fam.
Oh yeah.
Wait. Let me finish because I don't want anyone to think I'm taking sides. So let me land. What I'm saying is, like when you say segregate, people have got a certain thing in their mind, like no gays allowed, and that ain't happening no more. Wait. But what Levi's talking about, which I do think is true, it's a discrimination.
That's
it's
what
like
I said. Yeah,
you don't want to be around someone, but some people they use like it still affects them personally.
Yeah.
So they feel
segregated.
They feel. But the problem is because different people are using the words differently, it's making people not come to a genuine.
Exactly.
And another reason for that is because today everyone's a damn victim, fam. Wait. I'm not gonna finish. I'm not just talking about gay people.
Everyone's a victim.
I'm talking about
baby mothers are victims. Black people are victims. Everyone's victims.
I saw a thing going around about. I saw a thing going around called straight pride. I was like, blood, what the what is that, fam? Everyone's a victim, fam.
Yeah, literally.
And it's just getting dumb now.
Yeah.
Do you know what the problem is? Is that
too many titles, fam.
Do you know? It's not even that. It's that people do not live within the truth.
I don't know if the person.
And that's what I was trying to say. That's what I was trying to say.
This is what I was getting at, and this is going to be a very harsh and hard-hitting topic now, and this is going to be something that's going to make a lot of people's face twist up, and it's going to be very controversial. What I'm going to say, but my view on it is this, because I think I might have said it to you in a private conversation, but by the standards of today, if you are telling me I'm wrong because I tell him, so if a man tells me he's a woman and I tell him no you're not, I'm wrong, correct? That's the standards of that's the morals of today, correct? So, same thing, if a woman tells me I'm a man and I tell her you're not a man, I'm wrong, right? So you can feel, because there's people that are dressing up like animals and all sorts of, they can tell you that that's what they are, right?
Yeah.
So let me ask you this. What's going to stop? You got children, right? You ain't got daughters though, no? Anyone got daughters in here? Alright, how old's your daughter?
She's 11.
Alright.
Well, we've got two actually,
So
got
let me
11
ask
and
you something
13.
like this, innit? If a man can say he's a woman and you're supposed to believe it, a woman can say she's a man, you're supposed to believe it, what's to stop a 12-year-old from telling you, I feel like I'm 30, I'm ready to fuck? Because if you told them, by those same morals,
it's how they
are you
feel.
correct or are you incorrect?
It's how they feel.
No, but are you something by those same morals? If you tell a man who tells you I'm a woman, no, you're not.
I'll tell you why government.
Guys, guys, definitely.
And politically correct them.
Because everyone's a victim.
You know what? I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry to do this. I'm so sorry to do this, bro.
I said it because this is it, innit? As you being a man trying to be a woman, or I'm trying to put respect on it. I'm not trying to disrespect any of you lot or nothing like that. But as a man trying to be a woman or trying to make me believe he's a woman, you can try to make me believe you're a woman, but I'm not obliged to believe you are a woman. You understand? Right. And this is what I'm saying about living in the truth.
And most people who are saying they are men are not men.
You know what all
a man and a
Go on,
woman
I'll let you finish on that last one. Go on. I'll let you finish on that last one.
In terms of what they do behind closed
Get the last one.
anyway.
Give me the last one. Last point.
Whether you're gay, straight, LGBTQ, BLT, you still got to pay council tax, fam.
Yo, people, this has been Beard Talks. This is
LYG.
This is
Wayne Riley.
This is
Omar.
Guys, Icy Jones. Listen, on the next show, we're definitely going to speak about this in depth with another person that's part of the LGBT community. All right, but
Who
look,
pays council tax?
exactly. So, guys, thank you, and make sure you like, comment, and subscribe.